Part 247. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2461. Chapter 2461. This is not deliberately rhythmic, what is it? The female secretary posted on Weibo, thinking that her Weibo account was not verified and she had few fans, so if she posted it, no one would pay attention at all. He also generously paid for it out of his own pocket and spent several hundred yuan to buy a hot search. Of course, a few hundred yuan of hot search attention is actually not much higher. 10 minutes after the female secretary's Weibo was posted, even with the money, it only received a few hundred retweets and more than 100 comments. Compared to the trending news that easily gets tens of thousands of reposts and comments, this data is like dropping a stone on the lake, not even a big splash, only a ripple at most. Some netizens asked in the comment area, who is your boss? The boss and his fiancée you are talking about are Xiao Mian and Mo Yesi. The female secretary replied to this comment, yes, I am an employee of Mo's. I just saw today's hot searches and couldn't help but post on Weibo. Our Mr. Mo and Miss Xiao have a very good relationship, and we don't know who is messing around with things to make others think they are not on good terms. How much Mr. Mo dotes on Miss Xiao, all our employees at the Mo company know. What are the intentions of those who deliberately mess up the rhythm? The netizen quickly replied to her, can I send your Weibo post to a big V in the entertainment industry that I follow? I am a fan of Xiao Mian, and I was very angry after reading today's hot searches. I also think someone is deliberately setting the pace. Female secretary, of course. I bought this Weibo post that was popular, but the effect seems to be average. It would be great if a big V in the entertainment industry could help repost or speak out. Netizen, okay, then I will sort it out and send it to her. The reason why the female secretary posted this on Weibo is not because she has a good relationship with Xiao Mian. She just can't stand it. For people like them, if nothing happens, they will basically stay at Mo's throughout their working lives. Although Mo Yesi is not that easy to get along with, she is still very generous to her employees. Definitely a good boss. From the employees' perspective, they are very satisfied with such a boss. I have never thought about changing companies. I have never thought about changing my boss. As for Xiao Mian, the employees at Mo's had a good impression of her and thought she had a good temper and personality. As the future boss's wife, Xiao Mian never put on airs in front of them. They still like this kind of boss lady. Now, the relationship between the boss and his wife is being deliberately badmouthed on Weibo, and of course they, the employees, can't stand it. Mr. Mo and Miss Xiao obviously have a very good relationship. Two people have been together for so long, and they are still in love. Everyone in the company, including everyone in the company, is envious of them. But everyone is willing to eat Mr. Mo and Miss Xiao's dog food. Now a strange voice suddenly appeared, saying that Mr. Mo would definitely regret choosing Miss Xiao and would definitely break up with Miss Xiao in the future. This is not deliberately rhythmic, what is it? I don't know if Mr. Mo and Miss Xiao have seen those hot searches. If he saw it, Mr. Mo would definitely be very angry. I don't know who is so bold and dares to deliberately set the pace on Weibo like this. Isn't the person behind the scenes afraid of being found out by Mr. Mo? Asterisk. The female secretary finished posting on Weibo and stopped paying attention to this matter. Although she is still very angry, this is not her own business after all, and she still has a lot of work to do. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2462. Chapter 2462. Can you repost her Weibo post? She now hopes that the big V in the entertainment industry that netizens follow can repost her Weibo post so that more people can know the truth. The netizen who claims to be a fan of Xiao Mian is really a fan of Xiao Mian. Fans were so angry after reading the hot search that they left a message in the comment area of Chiao Mianmian's Weibo, asking her to come out and say something quickly. After reading the Weibo posted by the female secretary, the fan took a screenshot of the Weibo and sent it to the entertainment industry influencer she followed. It just so happens that this fan is also a die-hard fan of a big V in the entertainment industry, and he is the type who can often interact with the big V in the comment area. The private message she sent was quickly read by the big V. Then he replied to her quickly. Chia Gossip Circle, is this really an employee of the MO company? The user's name on Weibo is Zuzuli. Zuzuli, probably so. Master Chi, can you forward her Weibo post? Yai Gossip Circle, no problem, but I am only responsible for forwarding it, and I don't do anything else. Zuzuli, thank you, Mr. Chi. It would be great if you could forward it. Ki Bagwakwan is a big V that specializes in breaking all kinds of gossip in the entertainment industry. With more than 10 million fans, it is a veritable big V. The female secretary's Weibo post, which had only been forwarded by a few hundred people, had more than 10,000 retweets and thousands of comments in less than half an hour after he forwarded it. There are many big Vs who are related to Chia in the gossip circle. As soon as he retweeted it, those big Vs also retweeted it one after another. With more big Vs retweeting it, the attention will naturally increase quickly. Wei Zheng accepted Mo Yesi's instructions, went to Mo's public relations department, and conveyed Mo Yesi's instructions to the manager of the public relations department. The public relations manager received an order from the big boss, and it was related to the future boss's wife, so naturally he did not dare to neglect it. Let people deal with those deliberately rhythmic hot searches right away. Mo's public relations department is very powerful. These various disputes in the entertainment industry are quite simple for them to deal with. Only. When the public relations manager logged on to Weibo to learn more about this matter, she found that someone seemed to have already dealt with it before her. When the public relations manager saw the Weibo post posted by the female secretary, it had already been forwarded tens of thousands of times. Moreover, that Weibo post was also on the hot search list. Employers refuting rumors hot search hashtag. Because many big Vs forwarded it, this matter attracted a lot of attention. Many netizens left messages in the comment area of the female secretary's Weibo post. Are you really an employee of the Mo family? Are Mo Yesi and Chiao Mian not in harmony with each other? If not, why don't they personally come out to refute the rumors? Let you, a small employee, refute the rumors. Isn't this a trumpet account opened by someone, pretending to be an employee to refute the rumors? I didn't really believe the things mentioned on the hot searches at first, but now I feel like they might be true. I'm also curious. Didn't the two parties involved see the hot search? Why didn't they come out to refute the rumors in person? Mo Yesi has registered on Weibo, right? He didn't even post on Weibo. He had been dating Chiao Mian before showing affection in various ways on Weibo. Mian and Mr. Mo probably haven't seen it yet. Mr. Mo has always defended Mian, and if he had seen it, he would definitely not show nothing. Let's wait patiently. I think Mian will definitely give us an explanation. Well, Mian Bing, don't be anxious. Mian shouldn't know about this yet. When she knows, she will definitely respond. Mian Bing, just wait patiently. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2463. Chapter 2463. The people behind the scenes should not be too obvious. Those who left messages in the female secretary's Weibo comment area were mainly divided into two groups. A group of people are fans of Chiao Mian, as well as CP fans of Chiao Mian and Mo Yesi. The group of people who deliberately set the pace said that the person who opened the trumpet was not an employee. It must have been Xiao Mian himself. Moreover, Mo Yesi didn't respond to any hot search topic even after it's been out for so long. It was very different from the previous times when he defended Xiao Mian on Weibo. So there is probably something wrong with the relationship between Xiao Mian and Mo Yesi. As for the other melon-eating people, they are just a bunch of outsiders. At one moment I believed what the female secretary said, and at the next I felt that what the rhythmic group of people said made sense. The public relations manager truthfully reported what he saw on Weibo to Wei Zheng. Assistant Wei, someone claiming to be an employee of our company, posted on Weibo. He should be helping Mr. Mo and Miss Jiao refute the rumors. His Weibo was forwarded by many people and was even on the hot search list, but it seems that there are still many netizens don't believe what he said. Mo's employee, what did he say? The public relations manager read the Weibo post sent by the female secretary to Wei Zheng. After finishing reading, he paused and then added, the group of trolls who were the ones who led the way for Mr. Mo and Miss Jiao to break up are now holding on to the fact that Mr. Mo did not post on Weibo to express his love for Miss Jiao, saying that Mr. Mo refused to do so. Weibo shows that there is really something wrong with his relationship with Miss Jiao. Over there, Wei Zheng was silent for a while. You should deal with those messy hot searches first. I will talk to Mr. Mo also, find out who is behind this. Yes, Assistant Wei. Asterisk. Wei Zheng believed that the public relations department would be able to handle Xiao Mianmian's affairs well. After all, if even Mo's public relations department can't handle it well, then no one can. So after Wei Zheng finished explaining to the public relations department, he was ready to deal with another matter. That matter must be handled by him personally. Before setting off, Wei Zheng thought about it and sent a WeChat message to Mo Yesi. Wei Zheng, Mr. Mo, the public relations department said that the best and fastest way to respond to those hot searches is for you to post a Weibo post to show your love to the young lady and express your feelings. If you speak out in person, those rumors will be disproven. Wei Zheng also thinks this method is quite good. Didn't those sailors spread rumors that Mo always regretted being with the young lady? At this time, Mr. Mo stood up and expressed his love for the young lady in a high-profile manner, which was indeed more effective than anything else. The most important thing is that you can make the person behind the scenes angry. Although the public relations department has not yet investigated who is behind the scenes. But Wei Zheng had already guessed it. The young lady had several enemies in the past. But after Mr. Mo took care of them one by one, there was nothing left. Afterwards, Mr. Mo and the young madam became public. After knowing that Mr. Mo was the president of the Mo family and the young madam was the daughter of the Bai family, no one dared to do anything to the young madam. The Bai family and the Mo family are not ones that others dare to offend. If you offend these two big families, you won't be able to survive in the entertainment industry. The entertainment industry is not easy to deal with. Anyone who has achieved some kind of fame or status will cherish everything they have more and more. Hence, Wei Zheng speculated that those Navy troops were not invited by people from the entertainment industry. It is not difficult to guess the person who is most malicious to Xiao Mian and has the courage to do so. Especially, those hot searches continued to praise Shenro. The people behind the scenes should not be too obvious. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2464. Chapter 2464. The young lady is Mr. Mo's opponent. The people behind the scenes should not be too obvious. Wei Zheng sent the WeChat message for a while, but Mo Yesi did not reply. Just when he was wondering if Mo Yesi hadn't seen it and whether he should call him to talk, his cell phone rang, and Mo Yesi responded to him on WeChat. Just replied with one word, yeah. A few seconds later, the phone dinged again. Mo Yesi sent another WeChat message, Shen's matter should be handled immediately. I want to see the results within today. Looking at this WeChat message, Wei Zheng's expression changed slightly. He seemed to have seen Mo Yesie's gloomy and cold face. Mr. Mo asked him to finish handling Shen's affairs today. It can be seen that Mr. Mo's anger level has increased again. The Shen family is simply destroying themselves. Originally, Mr. Mo had no intention of dealing with Mrs. Shen. Even though Mr. Shen took away a few pieces of business, Mr. Mo didn't take it seriously. But now, since this concerns the young lady, Mr. Mo can no longer remain calm. It is also Shenro who is not smart enough and is too stupid. Don't she know that the young lady is Mr. Mo's enemy and cannot be touched at all? Mr. Mo won't be too angry when she deals with Mr. Mo. But she hired the Navy to trample on the young lady like this, and even let the Navy spread rumors everywhere that Mr. Mo regretted being with the young lady. How could Mr. Mo possibly tolerate her anymore? She shouldn't think that after taking away a few businesses from Mr. Mo, she would really have a significant impact on Mr. Mo by inviting some Henry Joe this time. That is too naive. Mr. Mo wants to deal with her, but it only takes a few minutes. Since Mr. Mo wants to teach her a lesson this time, Wei Zheng must of course handle this matter beautifully. He felt that not only should Shenro be taught a lesson, but Shenro should also know how high the sky is and how thick the earth is. Shen's fight against Mo's. Haha, that's like hitting an egg against a rock. Asterisk. CEO's office. Mo Yesie carried the sleeping Chiao Mian into his lounge and placed her on a soft bed. He turned up the air conditioner temperature a little higher, covered Chiao Mian with a quilt, and then walked out of the lounge. There was a pile of documents on the table that needed to be handled by him personally. Mo Yesie walked over, and as soon as he sat down and picked up one of the documents, the cell phone on the table rang. He lowered his eyes and saw that it was a WeChat message from Wei Zheng. Wei Zheng usually sends him WeChat messages, mostly for work matters. Mo Yesie picked up his phone and unlocked the screen. After a while, after reading WeChat, he frowned thoughtfully. Indeed, if he posts a Weibo right now to express his feelings for Chiao Mian, he can shatter many rumors. At first, he didn't expect to go here. As soon as Wei Zheng was reminded, he immediately clicked on Weibo and prepared to edit a loving Weibo post to refute the rumors. Slender white fingers landed on the phone screen, and when he was about to type, Mo Yesie paused. He hasn't decided yet what kind of Weibo he should post. What kind of content should you post to appear full of love? While hesitating, he suddenly heard a soft call from the lounge, Mo Yesie. Mo Yesie immediately stood up and walked towards the lounge with his cell phone in hand. Opening the door, he saw Chiao Mian sitting up from the bed, rubbing her eyes with her hands. When she saw him walking in, she called out to him delicately, Mo Yesie. Well, baby, why are you awake? Mo Yesie walked quickly towards the bed. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2465. Chapter 2465. Have you not told him yet? Mo Yesie walked to the bed and sat down. Did I wake you up? The little woman who was rubbing her eyes and looking sleepy reached out and hugged him. She leaned her fair and soft cheek on his chest and spoke. Her voice was a little hoarse as she had just woken up. No, I woke up on my own. Yeah. Mo Yesie gently put a hand on the back of her head, lowered his head and kissed her forehead. What did you call me for? Mo Yesie, did you ask someone to remove those hot searches? Chiao Mian just answered Linda's call. Linda asked her how she planned to deal with the hot search and whether she wanted to respond. Because now there is a new group of trolls taking the lead, saying that there is really a problem in her relationship with Mo Yesie, and the two may break up. Moreover, these naval forces also cited a lot of evidence. The first evidence is that Mo Yesi has not yet posted on Weibo to defend Xiao Mian or respond to those hot searches, which shows that there is indeed a problem in the relationship between the two. Evidence 2, even Xiao Mian had no intention of responding, someone must have been right. Evidence 3, there is no smoke without fire. Since such rumors have spread, they are not groundless. The ability of these professional trolls to lead the rhythm is first-rate. In addition, there are these trolls in various comment areas to control comments. People who don't know the truth easily believe their words. A group of people expressed regrets and sighs in the comment area. Of course, there is also a lot of schadenfreude among them. Hey, will Xiao Mian and Mo Yesi really break up? I think they are a perfect match. They are handsome and beautiful, with similar family backgrounds, and Mo Yesi seems to really like her. It would be a pity if they break up. Didn't we say that the wedding will be held soon? The wedding date is scheduled for next year, and the two families also agree with this matter. Mo Yesi has shown affection in public in various ways to protect Xiao Mian. The two of them clearly seem to be very close to each other. Okay, how could they break up? Anyway, I don't believe it, I don't think they will break up. But Mo Yesi did not post on Weibo to respond to the hot searches this time. If he really likes Xiao Mian, he can't have no reaction when he sees those hot searches. At least he should post on Weibo to clarify. Mo Yesi didn't post on Weibo, which is a bit abnormal. However, based on my past experience, I decided not to take sides easily. I'd better wait and see. The orphan who spreads rumors will die. We, Mr. Mian and Mr. Mo, are fine. Even if your whole family is separated, Mian and Mr. Mo will not be separated. Mian and Mr. Mo must not have seen Weibo yet. Who are boring people like you who check Weibo all day long? Mr. Mo is the president of Mo Enterprises. He is in charge of such a big company and spends every day. You're very busy, okay? Isn't it normal that you didn't see those hot searches? Don't lie to yourself upstairs. Even if they didn't see those hot searches, wouldn't Xiao Mian's team not see it? Wouldn't they tell her if they saw it? It's not like the hot searches just came out. It's been a long time, so it's a lame excuse to say I haven't seen it yet. Even Linda said, Mian, doesn't Mr. Mo know about this yet? Have you not told him yet? I think you'd better send a response on Weibo, or maybe the company will have someone prepare the copy, and you'll just send it out accordingly. Sisters, yeah, I'll think about it again. I'll get back to you later. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2466. Chapter 2466, Do you think this is not possible? After Xiao Mian finished chatting with Linda, she hung up the phone and didn't feel sleepy at all. She clicked on Weibo and took a look, and saw the new batch of water troops that Linda mentioned. Under the crazy rhythm of the new navy, she and Mo Yesi might still break up at first, but it didn't take long for the two of them to break up. Even they had actually broken up, but because of in some cases this matter has not yet been made public. What's even more fun is that some people actually say that Mo Yesi is already with Shenro. This rumor was quite convincing, and some netizens actually believed it, saying that Mo Yesi and Shenro were the most suitable couple, and it was a wise decision to break up with her. He also said that if it weren't for her interference, Mo Yesi would have been with Shenro. Xiao Mian, the real wife, seems to have become a mistress who destroys other people's feelings. Looking at those comments that shattered her outlook on life, Xiao Mian was speechless. She was amused and a little angry. Originally, she thought this was not a very important matter and had no intention of paying attention to it. However, I didn't expect that the people behind the scenes who controlled this group of trolls actually went too far. She didn't want to pay attention to it, but they didn't want to let her go. Chiao Mian was so angry that she called Mo Yesi in. Well, you don't have to worry about those hot searches anymore. I'll leave it to the public relations department, and they will handle it soon. How are you going to ask the PR department to handle it? Remove the hot searches, ban the accounts that should be banned, and prosecute the ones that should be prosecuted, Mo Yesi said concisely. As for the people behind the scenes, I will also have people find out. In the future, such rumors will no longer be on the hot searches. Chiao Mian was silent for a while after listening. What's wrong, honey? Mo Yesi asked with concern when she saw that she didn't say anything. Do you think this is not okay? If you think the punishment is not strong enough, then... No, the punishment is enough. Chiao Mian raised her head, looked into his dark and deep eyes, remained silent for a few seconds, and said, but even if the hot search is removed, there may still be many people who believe those rumors. In the eyes of some people, removing hot searches is tantamount to a guilty conscience. They will believe those rumors even more. Mo Yesi was stunned for a moment, lowered his eyes and thought about what she just said, and frowned. Then what do you think should be done? I'm going to post a clarification on Weibo now. Chiao Mian bit the corner of her lip gently. After thinking for a moment, her eyes flashed. I'm also going to send a response on Weibo. So have you thought about what to post? Not yet. Mo Yesi shook his head. I want to discuss it with you. Just post whatever content you think is better. Then issue a marriage certificate, Chiao Mian said. Mo Yesi was stunned for a moment, his dark eyes showing surprise. He was obviously very surprised. A marriage certificate? Yes. Chiao Mian met his eyes and said calmly, issuing a marriage certificate. Didn't it say that we will definitely break up? After issuing a marriage certificate, such rumors will be self-defeating. In the future, there will be no more there are such rumors. This is what Chiao Mian told him after he thought about it. She had already decided on this matter before calling Mo Yesi into the lounge. Anyway, she and Mo Yesi are now completely open to the public. The reason why she didn't make her marriage public before was because Chiao Mian wanted to wait until the wedding was held before making it public. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2467. Chapter 2467. She doesn't want to wait any longer. Her marriage to Mo Yesi was not based on conventional procedures. But no girl would not want a grand, romantic, and ceremonial wedding. Chiao Mian is no exception. So even though she and Mo Yesi had received their marriage certificate long ago, she still hoped that the proper etiquette would be in place before announcing the marriage. But now, she felt she didn't have to wait any longer. She didn't want to wait any longer. Are you willing? There was light flashing in Mo Yesi's dark eyes. Although the expression on his face looked the same as usual, the rapidly flowing emotions in his eyes still revealed that his mood at this moment was not as it appeared. It looked so peaceful. Chiao Mian nodded, yes. We are already married, so this is not something that cannot be said. Unless you don't want to. Mo Yesi, of course I am willing. From the beginning, he never thought about marrying her secretly. She had always made the request for a hidden marriage. Otherwise, he would have made it public long ago. He wanted to reveal this to the whole world right away. So, he was very surprised when Chiao Mian suddenly said that he would post his marriage certificate on Weibo. He thought that she was unwilling to disclose her marriage to him now because she did not want to affect her career development. After all, things like marriage do have a certain impact on artists. So, even if he was not so willing in his heart, he still cooperated with her. Because he doesn't want to see her unhappy. Then let's post the marriage certificate on Weibo. Chiao Mian curled her lips, reached out to hook his neck, lowered his head, and said with a smile, "Nothing can destroy rumors better than this. Let's send it together." Okay, there seemed to be thousands of stars in Moyesi's eyes, and countless streams of light shone around his eyes as dark as the night. His deep, shining eyes stared deeply at him, and his big hands gently stroked her fair and tender breasts. Cheek, word for word, said with great gentleness, "Let's do it together." But Chiao Mian bit her lip and frowned. Huh, what? But the marriage certificate is still at home. What's there? Moyesi raised his lips, leaned close to his handsome face, and rubbed her forehead gently. "I'll have someone send it over right away." Asterisk. After an hour. Still excited to eat melon. Chiao Mian and Moyesi's relationship is in crisis, or they have broken up. Netizens suddenly found that the two protagonists in their melon eating incident posted on Weibo at the same time. Chiao Mian v, "We haven't broken up yet, everyone can leave. Attach a photo of your marriage certificate." Unnamed, "Let me introduce, my MRSMO, attach a photo of your marriage certificate." The two posted on Weibo at the same time. And they all brought a photo of their marriage certificate. A group of netizens were still reeling from their breakup, when they suddenly saw the Weibo post the two had just posted, and the group of netizens were immediately confused. Etc. What did they see? Moyesi and Chiao Mian are married. Didn't it mean that their relationship was not harmonious and they had broken up secretly? Chigwa netizens were stunned for a few seconds, and they flocked to the two people's Weibo to watch the fun. Then he discovered that the time on the marriage certificate of Chiao Mian and Moyesi was not the latest, but that the two had been married a year ago. Some more attentive netizens analyzed it carefully and discovered that Chiao Mian actually married Moyesi not long after she and Suzy broke up. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2468. Chapter 2468 Posting your marriage certificate. At that time, Chiao Mian was not popular yet and was still an unknown newcomer. At that time, Chiao Angzan was still famous, and so was the Su family. At that time, Chiao Mian and Moyesi had not made their relationship public yet. So the two of them had a secret marriage at the beginning. They were obviously married, but they had never made it public. Before that, Chiao Mian was Moyesi's fiancé. Netizens were shocked. Holy crap, Chiao Mian and Moyesi are actually married. Then why have they kept it secret from netizens, who thought they were unmarried? Is it because Moyesi didn't want to make it public and asked for a secret marriage? If they had already been married, there would be no such thing as a breakup, right? It is estimated that they had to hide their marriage for some reason, but today's hot searches have been spreading rumors that they have broken up, so they announced their marriage in advance. Oh my god, it turns out they were married a long time ago. I looked at today's hot searches, and I'm still pity why they broke up. This response is quite good, and it slaps those who spread rumors hard. Ha 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 ha, I knew that Mian and Mr. Mo would definitely respond. I just didn't see it before. I didn't expect that Mian and Mr. Mo would have gotten married long ago, so we, Mianbing, can rest assured. Here, I represent all Mianbing wishes Mian and Mr. Mo a lifetime of love, growing old together, and happiness forever. Wow, I'm so happy. Congratulations to Mian, congratulations to Mr. Mo. I wish Mian and Mr. Mo a baby soon. Ha ha ha, I'm so happy. It's obviously Mian getting married. Why do I feel as happy as marrying a goose? Are those people who spread rumors that Mian and President Mo have broken up, got their faces swollen? Sorry, our Mian not only did not break up with President Mo, but President Mo has been her husband for a long time. Those who are looking forward to their breakup, you can go to bed now. Mr. Mian and Mr. Mo are fine. My only concern is whether Jiao Mian married Mo Yesi not long after she and Suzy broke up. She and Suzy were childhood sweethearts, and she married another man not long after they broke up. I'm sure it wasn't because of "Are you angry?" Also, according to the chronological order, Jiao Mian and Mo Yesi got married not long ago. Isn't this a strange marriage? There must be feelings in it. Can you be happy? When I said that upstairs, I suddenly remembered that a reporter interviewed Shenro before. Shenro seemed to have said this. She said that Mo Yesi was not with Jiao Mian because of feelings, but because of what he did. The disease will only occur when he is with Jiao Mian, so he is with Jiao Mian. I also remembered this matter, and it seems that there is such a thing. The Mo family is a top wealthy family. Mo Yesi is rich and handsome and is a top student in a first-class foreign university. Under normal circumstances, it is impossible for him to like Jiao at that time. Mian, it is even more impossible to choose an ordinary female college student to get married. Maybe the real situation is what Shenro said. The Weibo posts posted by Jiao Mian and Mo Yesi at the same time caused a huge amount of traffic and almost paralyzed the Weibo system. Ifs in the marriage certificate hashtag. Ifs that the marriage was registered 1 year ago hashtag. The real inside story of Jiao Mian and Mo Yesi's flash marriage hashtag. The fact that Jiao Mian and Mo Yesi are married quickly became a hot topic. Other things caused by this incident have also been on the hot search. End of this chapter. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2469. Chapter 2469. No one knows where she went. There is a new group of Navy troops taking the lead. This group of people seems to be different from the previous group. There are many fans of Jiao Angzhen among them. Jiao Angzhen has disappeared since all kinds of scandalous scandals were exposed, and her personality completely collapsed, making it impossible for her to continue in the entertainment industry. No one knows where she went. Some of her fans announced that they had quit following her after seeing her true character. But Jiao Angzhen also has loyal fans. Even if she is surrounded by scandals and her personality collapses, there are still some fans who claim that no matter what kind of person she is, they will always be her fans and support her. They are waiting for Jiao Angzhen to change her ways and return to the entertainment industry. Jiao Angzhen Super Talk. Many people still insist on checking in every day. Her fan support club is still running. After these loyal fans saw Jiao Mian and Mo Yesi showing off their marriage certificates, they began to hold on to the registration time of the two. They complained that Jiao Angzhen had not interfered in the relationship between Suzy and Jiao Mian, and was not the third party. The person who really cheated on her was Jiao Mian. Looking at the time on the marriage certificate, it was less than a week after Jiao Mian and Suzy broke up that she registered her marriage with another man. Why do I think she had already found a new wife before she broke up with Suzy? That's right, with such a seamless relationship, she has obviously found her next partner a long time ago. Before she and Suzy broke up, she had already cheated on Mo Yesi. It was obviously her shamelessness that found the conditions. The good man wanted to get rid of his old boyfriend, but he blamed her sister and broke up her relationship with Suzy. I knew it was impossible for Sister Anan to do such a thing. She is such a kind and simple girl, but she was plotted by her sister and framed as a third party. Now, the truth is finally revealed. Sister Angzhen is innocent, Jiao Mian is shameless, but he cheated on her with the rogue Sister Angzhen. This woman Jiao Mian is really scary. In the past, Sister Angzhen would occasionally chat with us in the group and tell us about her sister. At that time, Sister Engzan also told us that she had a very good relationship with Jiao Mian, and she also I really like Jiao Mian as my sister. I didn't expect that Sister Engzan really regarded her as a relative, but she treated Sister Engzan like this. How could there be such a disgusting woman? Because of her, Sister Anan has withdrawn from the industry now. Actually, now that I think about it, the black material that was revealed was most likely false. With Jiao Mian's power, she could have found someone who was very similar to an Xin to shoot those videos, and no one would dare to expose her anyway. When I think of Sister Anan being harmed so miserably by this despicable and shameless bitch, I feel so hateful in my heart. Obviously my sister is such a warm and beautiful person, I really miss my sister so much. I miss my sister so much. I think she is the victim. This scheming girl Jiao Mian is too scary. Suzy and an Xin were both harmed by her. The Su family was acquired and an Xin disappeared from the entertainment industry. One is the sister she grew up with, and the other is her childhood sweetheart. She doesn't care about her at all. How can she be so cruel? Jiao Engzan's fans seem to have confirmed that Jiao Engzan was framed by Jiao Mian. Some fans began to denounce Jiao Mian on Weibo, asking her to get out of the entertainment industry and give Jiao Engzan justice. End of this chapter. I secretly got married to a super boss. Author, Dance Lightly. Chapter 2470. Chapter 2470 is to treat himself. There are still fans who are urging Jiao Engzan to return to the entertainment industry. Fans seem to be obsessed, frantically scrolling through Weibo on the topic hashtag get out of the entertainment industry hashtag framed Jiao Engzan hashtag. At this time, another netizen who claimed to be an insider came out and broke the news, saying that Jiao Mian and Mo Yesi did not get married because of love, but that they were married by contract. Mo Yesi married Jiao Mian to treat himself. Sick. Jiao Mian is Mo Yesi's wife in name, but in fact she is a medicine introduction. I don't need to say more about Mo Yesi's identity and background. I think it's not an exaggeration at all to say that all the women in Yunchenj dream of marrying him, right? At that time, Jiao Mian was indeed just an ordinary female college student. At that time, she had not been recognized by the Bai family. Her marriage to Mo Yesi was not recognized by the Mo family. Mo was unwilling to acknowledge her as her daughter-in-law at all, and even looked down on her. Everyone knows that in the eyes of real wealthy families, entertainers are no different from actors. The Mo family is a top wealthy family, a truly famous family. Mo naturally hopes that her son will find a wife of the right family, not a lowly female star. Jiao Mian is very clever. She knew that if the Mo family knew about her existence from the beginning, she would definitely not be able to enter the Mo family. So, she coaxed Mo Yesi to have a secret marriage with her, and she succeeded by killing it first and telling it later. Entered the gate of Mo family. Mo Yesi also married her for a purpose, so even though he had no feelings for her, he still married her. But he didn't like Jiao Mian, and he only married her because of his illness, so the two signed a contract. According to the agreement, Jiao Mian cannot disclose her marriage to him. Jiao Mian, as I have said before, is very scheming. She also knows very well that Mo Yesi has no feelings for her, but she doesn't care. Anyway, her purpose is to marry into the Mo family, join a wealthy family, and then learn from Mo Yesi. Get the resources. Have you ever felt that Jiao Mian had been unknown before, but not long after she and Mo Yesi received their marriage certificate, she received the role of Bai Yusheng? Who is Bai Yusheng? She is a newcomer without any works. With her, what can play the role of Bai Yusheng's heroine? At that time, Bai Yusheng didn't know that she was his sister. In fact, I think that even the fact that she is the daughter of the Bai family might not be true. A woman with such a deep scheming mind, who knows what tricks she used behind the scenes. The Bai family has been looking for their daughter for so many years but has never found her. How come she happened to be filming Bai Yisheng's movie and then was recognized by the Bai family? Don't you think this recognition of relatives is a bit too smooth and too coincidental? Of course, Mo Yesi planned to divorce her after curing his illness. But now that she has become the daughter of the Bai family, their marriage should be relatively stable, and they probably won't get divorced in the future. By the way, the Mo family and the Shen family had intended to marry each other at that time, and Mo Yesi's mother had long regarded Shen Ro as her daughter-in-law. Later, Chiao Mian suddenly appeared, and the marriage between the two families was shelved. The whistleblower seemed to have witnessed everything from God's perspective. Because he claimed to know both Chiao Mian and Mo Yesi. End of this chapter.